Good afternoon to you. We're going to begin with a tragic ending to the story of a shooter who targeted his ex-girlfriend. Detroit police rushed the SWAT team to the west side and a report of a barricaded gunman. A woman just trying to help her friend was killed along with the suspect. And right now a mother is recovering from gunshot wounds. 7 Action News reporter Jennifer Ann Wilson is live now with more on the woman who was killed. Jennifer Ann.
Joanne, just an awful story. I'm standing on Wreford at the corner of Linwood, just down the street from West Grand Boulevard. And the center of this morning has all been right here in the center unit of this brick townhouse complex. That's where a 26-year-old woman lived and where she died this morning trying to help out a friend. Police say she had let a friend and her friend's 2 children stay with her as they tried to escape from a violent ex-boyfriend. Unfortunately, that violent ex-boyfriend found them. A well-manned perimeter 6 blocks by 2 blocks was established shortly after 7 a.m. when police say a 37-year-old man kicked down the door of the home his ex-girlfriend was staying in with their 2 kids and opened fire.
He seized the girlfriend, fired several shots, striking her 3 times. She is able to exit the location with another child, an 11-year-old.
Believing the suspect had locked himself inside the home with the 26-year-old friend of his ex-girlfriend, Detroit's special response team quickly assembled with armored vehicles and officers geared up, not knowing what this suspect would do next.
The suspect does have a violent history, weapons, narcotics, assault with intent to murder, so a number of threats, crimes of violence.
When the special response team did enter the home, they found the 37-year-old gunman dead from his self-inflicted gunshot wound. The woman who'd helped her friend escape him, shot dead. They also found a 9-day-old baby alive and suffering from hypothermia. The mother still in the hospital fighting for her life after being shot 3 times by the man she was trying to hide from.
It appears that someone disclosed the location of her whereabouts to this violent suspect.
So again, we do have police officers and investigators still on scene. We do have a newborn baby girl, an 11-year-old girl who police say are just fine and will be okay. Their mother in the hospital being treated for those 3 gunshot wounds, and the friend who tried to help them dead. The man who terrorized them also dead. Live in Detroit. Back to you, Joanne.
Jennifer Ann, I wonder, does anyone think there's anything that could have been done differently here to prevent this tragedy?
You know, Chief Craig he said this woman, she did everything right. You know, she got that personal protection order and then she left, found a new location, tried to hide. But he said that they did just find out that he'd actually found them last night and there was some sort of altercation and then he left. But police never got a call. And Chief Craig says if only someone had called him last night when that ex-boyfriend first found them, then maybe they could have taken him into custody for violating that PPO, and maybe they could have prevented what happened today.
Yeah, a lot of maybes and ifs, but what a tragedy. Jennifer Ann Wilson reporting live for us today. Thank you for the live report.